Greetings, geeks and geekarellas. It is me, I am back. Oh boy, Black Lightning. Forgive me if I go too fast with this, but I got something else maybe planned a little bit. So, you'll just have to wait and see, tune into the channel later today. Or tomorrow, depending on if that goes out after 12. But anywho, I'm here to talk about Black Lightning. Damn, this episode, a lot of shit happened. I guess best way to do it is to divide it into characters. And I don't even know which character to start with, because they all played such big roles. I think I'll start with Lala, because yeah, for those that don't know, Lala's back. By the way, should have said this before that, but spoiler alert for this episode. If you hadn't seen it, go watch it and come back. But yeah, so Lala's back. And he's seeing LaWanda as a ghost. I didn't even pick up that was LaWanda at the end, because it was so quick. But yeah, he's seeing LaWanda as a ghost, but it's not LaWanda the way that we saw her. She's more edgy and more kill crazy. And we just with Lala have a couple scenes this episode where he's trying to figure out like what happened to him and what's the world like now, and basically setting up for future stuff, which might even, I think, work to a point where they might be working to make Lala kind of an anti-hero, or at least enemy of my enemy type thing. I don't know. But anyway, moving on to the next character is, I guess, go with Anissa. Because Anissa was in a lot of the episode, but wasn't like a big focal point of the episode. I mean, Jeff trained her physically and mentally, letting her know that sometimes she needs to think and not act. And then also think smarter, not harder. And that was really cool to see, especially at the end of her kind of arc thing where she saved Jeff from an explosion. Lynn, I guess we'll move on to her. Lynn was in this episode and did a pretty good job. Especially since, unlike other shows, they didn't forget that the romantic interest has a job. And then try to bring it up years later in a crappy Power Switch episode. Not bitter at all. Flash. Anywho, so she's investigating, and she finds it investigating like the fact that what the people stole and why they stole it, and the fact that what they stole was actually evidence that links Greenlight to a vaccine thing that Jeff's father was working on, investigating, I mean. So that was pretty cool. Then, I don't know which one of these three to go for first. I guess I'll go with Jeff, Black Lightning himself. Because in this episode, he was trying to train Anissa, trying to make her think smarter, not harder. Figure out what the hell's going on, who killed Lady Eve and framed him, and how they did it. And ends up finding the guy who actually did it and his gun. But before the police can come, because he actually does call the police, the gun explodes in another lackey's hand, which is how Anissa saved him. And then he comes home, and one thing I forgot to say with Lynn was she also went to Gamby and got a hint that he knows things, but not really. And she then tells him to go see Gamby. Which, before I move on to characters, I just want to say I thought it was really cool in this episode how they showed him hopped up on adrenaline, but also proud of his daughter for saving him after that thing happened. And also, I thought it was really cool that, I could be wrong, but I don't think we saw Black Lightning all this episode. It was all Jefferson. Which is a really cool switch up to happen every once in a while. I mean, not a common thing, but just to vary it up sometime. It's cool to see. I mean, was about to do another flash jab, but no, I'm trying to hurry, so. Next we'll talk about the big focus of the episode, apparently, Gamby. Because this episode, we find out a lot of shit about Gamby. We find out that Gamby is, I guess, former or working for or working undercover for the AASA and secret organization that's government funded, and we find out that they were behind Greenlight, and they were the ones behind the testing and all that got Jefferson's father killed, and apparently it seems like they are responsible for creating Black Lightning and Tobias Whale. Like the powered version of Tobias Whale. So that was really cool. I mean, there's so much shit going on that Tobias wasn't even in this episode, which I'm totally fine with, given all the shit that we did get, because we're not done. Notice one character I've been neglecting? Jennifer, the other daughter. Holy shit. So she's with her friend hanging up posters on in the school, and the girl climbs this construction gear, her best friend, to put up her poster. And then she slips. Now, she's fine, but that causes some fear and adrenaline within Jennifer at the time, and jumpstarts her powers. She fries her phone, and her eyes glow. And you're like, holy, whoa. So apparently she's got her powers now, or at least is starting to get her powers, which we're moving right along. I think we've got like 5 episodes left. I know there are 13 in the season. But anywho, oh, wow. And it done in there with her, unlike Anissa and a bunch of other brooding superhero types. She immediately goes to Anissa, which was really cool because initially she thought that she was going to say that she was pregnant. Which was funny. She's like, God, no. But does tell her that she's got powers, that she fried a phone with her own hand. Oh my god. There was another scene in there, but I'm trying to save time because I'm in a hurry. But anyway, holy crap, a lot of shit happened. I really enjoyed it. This is clearly going to be one of the best. This clearly is and is going to be one of the best Arrowverse shows. But anyway, I will catch you next time, which might just be in a few hours. No, I won't. Anyway, till next time, Island Beyond.